Yeah. All right, boys. Let me get the links for this, and we'll get rolling on Finest number 6. Link to Facebook. We'll pull up the YouTube link as well, and then we'll get rolling. We'll run the case of blasters after this, and then we will run the Pokemon break, and then we'll come back to another case of blasters if it's filled. It's just the Reds left, so I'm assuming it's going to fill within like the next couple hours. There's a Leaf Trinity as well. We can do a nightcap with that. If you guys want to break that as well, I'll break everything. We will break everything. All right. Okay, YouTube right there. Pop over to the Facebook channel. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. So we have my man Cal Ripken Jr., Project 2020. Ben Baller did the card. You want to serve on the 8 boxes. We'll have another case of Finest tomorrow at noon. We've been dropping every single one of them at noon. Same prices that it was today. Have one more case until Monday. Monday should be 3 more cases coming in. So we'll run those on Monday. I asked for more, and they said no, they're waiting for the end of the solicitation to come out. I'm going to try to get some on DealerNet. I'll see if I can bribe somebody on DealerNet. I don't know if, not bribe, but I'll see if I can get some from somebody on DealerNet for a decent price. Might have to raise the price of the... I probably will use them as mixers then, so I don't have to raise the price and just put them in mixers. I probably won't run them as cases by themselves because I probably have to raise the price quite a bit because I think they're like a little bit over $300 a box on DealerNet right now. I did get a case of Tier 1 in. So that'll be the next mixers that we run as well with some of the Topps Chrome Hobby boxes. I will also keep the Topps Chrome Blasters. I'll probably just throw up... I think I'm going to throw up a random teams case for some people that maybe want to try their luck and get a random team hit on the Yanks or the... wherever. It shouldn't be too much money with the random teams. But let's get rolling here. We have Rafael Devers, Reed Detmers, Jordan Lawler, Goriel Jr., Rodriguez, Jung, Luciano on the X-Fractor. We're going to have Hank Aaron, Mason Wynn, Jake Berger, McKenzie, McNeil, Arrays, Will Smith, Green. We have Reed Detmers on the purple, Jackson Holiday on the sky blue, PCA, Shiano, Evan Carter, Bobby Witt Jr., Judge, Tatis Jr., Arosa Reyna, Kerry Carpenter, Mountcastle, and Everson Pereira on the X-Fractor. Start with the Holiday. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. The Mountie. So that was a Detmers on the out of 250, and we got a Mountcastle out of 200. I have Jaloff, and we have an Hideki Matsui going to the Yankees, and Jason Baker on the orange. 17 out of 25. Nice hit here for the Yanks on the Matsui. We have Trout, Jung, Foscue, Marte, Albies, Eloy Jimenez, Correa, Bogarts. We have Jason Dominguez. We're going to have Mason Wynn on the finest rookies out of 125. Robert, Yamamoto, Meade, Reynolds, Jaloff, Correa, Abreu, and J-Dom on the X-Fractor. I'm definitely going to have to get up at some point in time to get more 55-point top loaders. I thought I had more over here, and I do not have. I need to start wearing darker shirts when I break. White shirts really getting the... every time I wear a light shirt, you can just see it in the reflection. I wonder if I just tilt it maybe down a little bit. Maybe that'll help with the reflection. No, it doesn't make the glare any better. Willer Abreu. Nice hit there. Good hitter, decent fielder. We have J-Dom, Langford, Tovar. We have Morel, Sal Frelick, Evan Carter, Perez, Lee, Lane Thomas, Schmidt, Cole. We have Logan Porter and Bregman. Logan Porter for the Royals. Wayne Thomas for the Nationals on the purple X-Fractor. Must be a slow night. A lot of people maybe went out drinking or something. We got 7 people. Alright, let's get into box 2. Appreciate everybody filling a bunch of stuff the last couple of days too. Much more fun to listen and watch than the damn Twins game. Don't you guys have a TV at work that it should be on? Like, why? Why would you need to bounce back and forth on your phone? We have our show, Colt Keith, Lee, Verlander, Jimenez, Jaloff. We have Cabbage, Green, Frelick, Meneses, Henderson, CES, Melendez, Kepler, Snell, Scherzer, Polanco, Yamamoto, Luciano, and Langford. We have Wilson Contreras, Yelich, Castellanos, Ellie De La Cruz, Colt Keith. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr., Suzuki, Rodriguez, Matt Crook on the autograph, going to go to the Yankees. $165 out of 200. 24 out of 250 on the Matt Scherzer here. I'm going to get Scherzer again, Trout, Carroll, Butler, Castillo, Seager, Trey Cabbage, Marco Luciano, Nolan Sciano, and Rafael Devers. We have Cabbage out of 150 on the purple X-Fractor. Xander Bogaerts, Kowser, Bryant, Harper, J-Rod, Guerrero Jr., Hunter Green, Remillard, Alonso, Caminero, Polanco, Skubal, Robert Jr., Mountcastle, Murphy, Guerrero Jr., Kierstad, Lugo. We have Josh Jung and a Jared Triolo. There was a Lugo at the end there. We got Triolo on the 10 out of 125 on the purple. I do. Why? What's up, Tim? He said Matt Wallner. Oh, right now I'm playing on Sunday with a 23 out of 75 on the Jung. Sunday I'm playing with oh fuck, I don't even know what their name is. It's a bunch of dudes who used to play for DCG, like Greg Marvel and Jeremy Marvel, and I think Buddy will be out there, and Jake. Before that I played with AMI for like 7 or 8 years, and then I played the last couple years on a team that I partially sponsored, and they were sponsored by Jimmy Seafood. Man, I cannot think of what the team's called right now. HF2 is who I'm playing with on Sunday. And then I played military softball with a team called Family of Brothers. Like I play, I don't know where you live at, but I was gonna play. I play with like Roger Parsons, if you know who that is. He's in Delaware though. I was gonna say, I don't know where I didn't look to see where your address was or anything. I'm not sure who you play with, but we have Pereira, Luciano, Arenado, Shota, Merrill, Reynolds. We have Alvarez, Evan Carter, McCutcheon, Ramirez, Alvarez, Remilliards, Suzuki. Cabbage, J-Dom, we have Pablo Lopez, and we have Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and then we have Henderson and Colton Cowser. We have Rafael Devers, Barrios, Jackson Holiday, Leiter, Nola, Quinn Priester, Josh Jung, Nola, and then we're going to have the Sandy Koufax, and another nice hit here for the Yankees, 90 out of 99 going to Jason Baker. CBM there, it's a team. CBM's out of Delaware, right? Nice J-Dom for Jason. Yeah, the team I played on, they just kept having a bunch of younger guys that weren't really committed to softball, and I got tired of it, so I just told them I was leaving. Like my military team minus states. So I play military, Roger. I was gonna say minus states is plays the same schedule. So I was like, I'm just gonna go play with them unless somebody picks me up. I've been so I had all my stuff booked for Florida, and like we were supposed to go to Florida, and they just didn't have enough people commit. So I'll probably try to. If anybody needs a guy for Florida, I'll probably try to go with a different team down to Florida again. But yeah, I put up like a little free agent post, and the only person that really hit me up that was worth a damn was, well, that's a lie. Josh Schultz and them hit me up to, I don't know what the fuck they're called, Miller's Ale House. But Schultz might be in here watching because I think he's actually in this break. No, he's in the next one. He's in the Blaster break. We have a 37 out of 75, but the problem is I know they're not going to Worlds because they were playing with me on the other team, and one of the reasons why our team pretty much folded was because they quit. Because they couldn't go to the World, so they were like, we're just going to leave. We have Ellie, Kierstad, Caminero, Cole, Rodriguez, Canzone, Curtis Mead. So like I really don't want to just play with somebody they're not going to go to Worlds, and what's the point I'm playing? Like I'm 35, I only have so many more Worlds before my kids get older to play in. We have Ramirez, Ellie De La Cruz, Jackson Holiday, Bryce Harper, Shohei, Green, Wisdom, Rafaela. We have another Jason Dominguez on the moments. Going to the Yankees. Be the base. And we're going to have Adolis Garcia and Jack Leiter on the X-Fractor. One of the Rangers. I mean, that's pretty much the only reason I was playing, to be honest. If y'all end up needing a guy, let me know. We have Alvarez, because y'all won Memorial Day weekend, right? Noel V. Marte, Terrain, DeLuca, Ruiz, Churio, Rico Lewis, Burns, Heston Kierstead. We are going to have Soto, Frelick. We have Nick Lofton and Brian Wu. Lofton going to the Royals, and Josh is in this break. I thought he was going to Josh and the Royals. 33 out of 200 on the Kierstad. Apparently just for this break. Yeah, before AMI folded, I talked to Bob and Carol about getting dropped down to make sure that I was just regular D, so there was never an issue of, because I'm obviously C in One Nation too, so I was like, if I drop down to D and I don't play One Nation for a year, you can easily petition to One Nation to be like, well, I'm D everywhere else, why would I be C? Why do I have to be C? But if you're D Elite, they try to keep you at C and just be like, oh, well, we're a different section. Because AMI, we didn't really play. We would go to like Worlds for One Nation and play One States, and that was it. Like we try to go to like 4 or 5 Worlds at the end of the year. But we never really played One Nation, so... PCA, Pena, Lindor, Davis, Webb, Yamamoto, Jackson Holiday, Acuna. We're going to have Volpe, Basebe, Devin Williams, Kershaw, Ramirez, Moreno, Acuna Jr., Shota, Devers, Yamamoto. We're going to have Juan Soto out of 125 and Marco Luciano. I actually originally started this company with Ryan Smouse and PJ Tasser and Arthur Hoffman, if you know who that is. But a lot of people don't know who Artie is. Like, if they see him, they know who he is just because he played on AMI. But a lot of people know who PJ and obviously a lot of people know who Smouse is. I can't really avoid him at the softball field unless you really don't know who he is and you're just like, who the hell's that loud drunk guy? We have Machado, Wynn, Abrams. They all left like way early in the company, but we have Wyatt Langford, Alvarez, Jake Berger, 3 out of 5 on the red lava. Are you guys automatic? You guys shouldn't get bumped unless you win in Worlds. Or is it the Delaware director still Bob, right? We have Barrios, Freeman. We have Shane Bieber for the Guardians. On the base, we have Blade, Goriel, Rodriguez, Doyle, Pasquantino, Alvarez, Murphy, Blade, Soto, and Harris II. They're always short for guys, too, man. 111 out of 250. On the Sean Murphy, we're going to have Alec Thomas, Will Smith, Green, Devers, Detmers, Lawler. We have Darvish out of 25. Canzone on the X-Fractor. Jaloff, Dominguez, Shiano, Arozarena, Gore, McNeil, Arrays, CES, PCA. We're going to have Ellie on the X-Fractor. Going to have Curtis Mead and Dominic Canzone with Adolis Garcia behind him. I actually don't think we play Sunday, to be honest. It's been raining so much here. I don't think Bachman's fields are going to hold up unless they have somebody working on them tomorrow. Yeah, you won't get bumped unless you're out of state. I mean, unless you do something in Worlds, you're not going to get bumped. Hell, he let half the dudes from the team from Southern Maryland all bump back down. You had Darvish and PCA there. PCA was a purple. Darvish was a gold. We're halfway through. Because, what's it called? Can't even think what the teams. Half the dudes play on Smouse's team now, like Zach Tonstad or whatever his name is, and the other kid that pitched for them, and he got dropped down to like regular C or D elite or something. I cannot think of what their name was because they did really bad in Florida, so Bob let them all drop down like individually as long as they didn't stay together. But I cannot remember what's the team was called. Like DJ Thomas was on the team too. I cannot remember, but DJ Thomas got stuck at C elite. So like the dudes didn't even make it to either of the Worlds. Got stuck being C elite because so many people had to stay C elite and everybody else could drop to C or D elite. Wild. We have Wisdom, Rafaela, Kierstad, Caminero, Cole, Foscue, Jackson Merrill. But it's all about who you know. I mean, the one year we got shit, I cannot even remember his name. The dude that used to hang out with AC all the time. Well, he's still really good. Kelbaugh. We got Kelbaugh reclassed from like B elite to regular C the one year, or C elite or something. No, we got him reclassed from A down to B. We have Bellinger in the middle of the season. We have Luciano, McClanahan, Ruiz, Churio, Lewis, Otani, Green. We have Guerrero Jr., Wyatt Langford, Ellie De La Cruz. We're going to have a 17 out of 50, and that's going to be Lou Gehrig. So, yeah, it's really just who you know and how much. Well, Dave didn't pay anybody to get Kelbaugh reclassed. Pretty much the way that was brokered was he said that Kelbaugh wouldn't be allowed to leave our team. If he does, he has to be reclassed back to A. So, because he started the year on Nitro Circus. We have Correa, Lindor, Davis, Webb, DeLuca, Bellinger. We have Keeper Ruiz on the 4 out of 25 and Shota. But then I couldn't get Abby reclassed to regular C because he's C Elite. After he got cut by Fathom, and then, oh no, what's it called? Fall apart. And then he got cut by Fathom, so he went to go play with like Jay Newton and whatever team that it was that Matt Johnston used to play on. With Yaz, I can't think of what the team name was called, but either way, and then they folded, and I was like, well, like clearly he can't stay on a C team. Like, why can't he just be regular C? We have Noel V. Marte, Carson Spires on the 54 out of 75, and Bob was like, there's no way he can be regular C. I was like, all right, whatever, man. We'll just have him apply for a reclass in the offseason. 54 out of 75. It's wild how much he'll try to block people from playing softball. We have Jaloff, Jose Ramirez, Moreno, Acuna Jr., PCA, Pena. We got Jackson Chury on whatever this like tie-dye rainbow parallel is. The Brewers, Jason Glickman. And then they had they were gonna let like some of the dudes from LVT play with whoever last Sunday. As long as you wrote them down and added them to your roster, Bob was gonna let it go. We have Basebe, we have Jackson Holiday, Jaloff, Davis, Mason Wynn, CJ Abrams, Wyatt Langford, Kershaw, and Devin Williams. So it's literally just some dudes just can do whatever the fuck they want. We have Jason Dominguez again on the 125, Arenado, Jeter, PCA, Meade, Doyle, Pasquantino, Alvarez, Machado, Gavin Williams. We're going to have Bryce Harper, Scherzer. We have Ellie De La Cruz and another Dominic Canzone. This time at least is a refractor. Is that what it's called? It's called the oil spill. We've had like 3 of them. I just haven't looked to see what the actual parallel is called. Yeah, the Orioles have been a little crazy. We got 29 out of 75. On the Harper, going to Frank. And J-Dom on the 42 out of 125. Well, that's good to know. I was going to say we pulled quite a few of them, so I figured they had to be pretty rare. We will run the first blaster case after this, which is blaster. I mean, it's Topps Chrome number 17, but it's the second blaster case we'll be running. And then we'll run the number 18, assuming someone takes the Reds after the 3-box Pokemon break. We have Castillo, Seager, Contreras, Yelich, Castellanos, Trey Turner, Kierstad. We got Bogarts, Wynn, Moncada, J-Rod, Guerrero Jr., Mike Trout, Corbin Carroll, Lawrence Butler, Junior Caminero on the Sky Blue, Terang. We're going to have Roger Maris at number 61, Carter, Altuve, Murphy, Kowser, Bryant, Harper, Soderstrom. We have Ozzy Albies on the purple, and Cedene Rafaela. Yeah, like I said, Tim, I don't think we play Sunday either. So, but 325. 30 at 320. You guys going down to Florida, I'm assuming? We have Alvarez. We have Zach Jaloff on the refractor for the Athletics, and Brian Thomas on the green. Nice hit there. We have Austin Martin, Shota, Jackson Merrill, Scooball, Luis Robert, Mountcastle, Trey Cabbage. We have Alec Thomas, Willie Mays, Mauricio Yamamoto, Cabbage, J-Dom, Pereira, Luciano, Arenado, Mountcastle, and Patrick Wisdom. Y'all were going to play Delaware D-States and then come back and play Maryland the next day. That would have been tough. Then again, I was going to come up from... I was down in Virginia Beach playing a military duel, which me and Roger, we won the B on Friday. Played the mixed, the A and B, the A, B, and intramural. And I was going to drive back up from Virginia Beach to go play D-States with HF2. I just don't know if HF2 is actually going to go to Florida or not. Anybody that doesn't play a lot, I just don't trust them to have the guys all put together. But if they go, I'll go. I was going to say Evan Carter. If not, I have everything booked, so I'll try to pick up with somebody last minute, worst case scenario. We got Lawler, Raleigh, Nola, Alvarez, Remilliard, Suzuki, Chisholm, Trey Cabbage, Brian Wu. We have Evan Carter on the orange, 15 out of 25, going to the Rangers and Sean. Last year, at like the very last second, I picked up with those young kids that ended up all playing C. Trey Cabbage, 16 out of 99. And then we got Isaiah Campbell on the refractor for the Red Sox. We have Lamonte Wade Jr. Yeah, I literally left Virginia Beach at like 5 in the morning to be the 10-15 game and got back at like 9 o'clock to my house because I live in Pasadena, so I live down the street from Bachman. Like, I got home and whatever, I didn't see the email right away, and I messaged Ryan Robinson to let him know that I was headed on my way to the field, that I might be there only like half an hour before the game started. I mean, he knew I was down in Virginia Beach, so he wasn't like upset, but he was like, dude, it's canceled. He's like, I sent you a message at like 6 o'clock. I was like, I didn't get any message from you, buddy. I must have been in like the middle of bumfuck anywhere. Yeah, Roger's pretty good. So I back up Roger on the military team. I'm the backup pitcher. Normally, I didn't this time because my foot's a little messed up. I don't know what I did to it. I must have did something playing with one of my kids. I like strained the middle of my foot, and I have like bad plantar fasciitis. But normally Roger pitches the B tournaments, and then they go out there and let me get shelled by the A teams in the fucking mixed tournament. Like, we'll win the first couple games, and I'll get fucking shelled. There's like a picture of Jesse Francis. We were down like 20 runs. I started the game, then Roger came in, and I came back in the game. Jesse's team's like some dudes playing the majors and shit. They were beating us like 33 to like 18 or something like that in like the 6th inning, and they started hitting middle because they were getting pissed off because we went to a 4-man, and Jesse's like, the pitcher is scared. I was like, Jesse, I just didn't give a fuck. We played like 13 games over the weekend. Like, you don't need to go around on social media saying I'm scared to get hit at. I really don't care. I just wasn't. I was like, it looked like I didn't even look like I was scared. It looked like I just didn't give a fuck. Like, he hit like one right past my head, and I just like kind of like tried to put my glove up, but I was like, at that point in time, dude, I couldn't even move. You could have blasted one right off my chest, and I would have probably just ate that shit. We have Rodriguez, Canzone, Barrios, Holiday, Jack Leiter, Fralick, Hunter Green, Guerrero Jr., Lee, Soto, Wisdom, Rafaela. Because I was in Georgia, and we played like absolute dog shit the first like couple games. So we either play like a shit ton of games in the losers bracket. We have Kierstead, Caminero, Cole, Basebe. We have another one of these spilled paint or whatever Brad said. But yeah, man, Roger's really good. We finished in one of the bigger military tournaments, the Band-Aid. We finished first this past year, but the year before we finished second. Playing a 4-man the whole time with like 4 fat guys in the outfield, and a lot of people hit at Roger, and Roger just snaps people off. Now, Roger, I love Roger, but Roger can get a little grumpy too. You know, you got to massage his ego a little bit. Oil spill, there you go. We have Luciano, Churio, Dominguez, Churio, Royce Lewis, Otani, Green. Especially if like your team makes an error or two, you gotta like. I don't know how much you help with coaching. I don't know really what position you play or anything, but you know how Raj is. I love Raj, but man, sometimes we had Jonathan India on out of 35, Otani. I'm like, Raj, just stay with us, man. Like, it's okay. People can kick the ball around every once in a while. We got Mason Wynn, 7 out of 10. Raleigh Fingers going to the Athletics. Yeah, Brian, you really passed off the luck. He must have gave it to Jason for a second and took it all back. On the black, gonna go to Brian Thomas, Raleigh Fingers. We have Acuna Jr., Lindor, Davis, Webb, DeLuca, Ruiz. I played with Raj when he was still... So I played on their first command team with like Raj and Austin Landrum and... shit, who were the other guys on there? Like the dude that played left field that was like real like muscular, and James Keener. We have Basebe, and then they dropped down to intramural, and I wasn't allowed to play with them because I was out of like the zone for intramural or whatever. We have Volpe, and then they won Worlds. We have McCutcheon, Horner, Moreno, Acuna Jr., PCA, and Payne. You want to talk about some sandbagging? Finish 5th at Worlds, and the next year you drop down and go play in like E-ball. I feel like if you finish like 5th in C Worlds, essentially, and then you were like, fuck it, I'm going to go play E-ball now and go beat the shit up on little kids. We got 35 out of 35. Although in E, you probably can't do that anymore, man. The Mennonites and the Amish beat the fuck out of people. Well, they're just Mennonite. They're not Amish. The Amish wouldn't be allowed to play softball. We have Jackson Holiday on the finest first. Going to the Orioles and Mike Fick. Since I know he's not watching, I'll just put this one in my pocket. No, I'm joking. He was busy fishing all day, so I think he went to sleep. We have Shota out of 150, Royce Lewis, Kershaw, Fralick, Steer, Langford, Williams, Kershaw again, J-Ram, Meade, Jaloff out of 325, Mike Trout, Lee again. We have Jackson. Why the hell is this big motherfucker signing anything? Rutledge going to the Nationals. And that's going to go to Austin Johnson. That would be like, I think it's based on the odds, it's about like 1 per, I think five cases. One per like 3 cases maybe. We have Rutledge. It's definitely more than 1 per case because I think it's in the couple thousands of packs. I think every case is 8 by 6. So it's 48 packs. Yeah, I think it's a big boy. I think it's like a 1,500 or 1,300 to 1 odds out of packs. We have Jaloff out of 325 and Shota Imanaga 92 out of 150. And Brian, what you miss is you got a 10 out of Raleigh Fingers, and you got a Zach Jaloff out of 75. So. You and Mike Fick, just the 2 greediest pricks in the damn break group. Don't share with anybody. Trying to get Tim some Dodgers in his first break, and you guys are hogging all the hits. In the last box here, good luck. We have Albies, Jimenez, Bobby Witt, Judge, Tatis Jr., Yuri Perez, Eddie Rodriguez, Henry Davis, Kershaw on the baseball's finest, Yastrzemski, Jaloff, Correa, Judge, Foscue, Marte. We have McClanahan. PCA, we're going to have Josh Jung, Kyle Harrison, and Brent Rooker. Oh, yeah, that's right. You had the Yankees yesterday. Yeah, PC and a 25 out of 75 for the Cubs. We have Perez, Yamamoto, Mead, Reynolds, Rutschman, Brent Rooker. We have Cole, Austin Riley, Kerkerin for the Phils. That's going to go to Frank. $63 out of 200 on the purple. Blackman, Verlander, Jimenez, Morel, Sal Frelick, Evan Carter on the refractor, Bryce Harper. We're going to have Gehrig, and we got a 74 out of 99 for the Reds. Noelvi Marte on the arrivals. Yeah, Brad, it's open Monday through Saturday. It'll be open on Sundays probably in the next couple weeks. You have Colton Cowser, Kepler, Snell, Varsho, Colt Keith, Lee. We have Devers, Junior Caminero, Trey Turner, Mead, Carroll, Ellie De La Cruz, Henderson, CES, Melendez, De La Cruz again, Sheehan, Ketel Marte, Sedena Rafaela. We got Curtis Mead for the Rays and Yoshida. Mead, 22 out of 150. That's going to go to Philip Lemons. Devers out of 150 for the Red Sox. But yeah, Brad, it's open. I mean, I'm normally not here during the day. Obviously, I'm here at night. But Dylan, Tyler, and Rodney are here. We're going to have Kierstead out of 200. We have Garcia on the blue. We have Jung out of 75. Lopez out of 150. Goriel Jr. out of 250. Hunter Green out of 99. Kierstead out of 325. Cabbage out of 150. Scherzer out of 250. Chisholm Jr. out of 200. Lane Thomas out of 75. Willer Abreu out of 150. We got Mason Wynn out of 125, Mountcastle out of 200, Detmers out of 250, Sheehan out of 75, Devers out of 150, Noelvi Marte out of 99, Brent Rooker out of 99, PCA 75, McClanahan out of 250, Shota out of 150, Jalaf out of 325, and India out of 99. We're going to have Basebe out of 250, Cabbage out of 99, Cabbage out of 200, Mountcastle out of 150, Junior Caminero out of 325, out of 250, Albies, Dominguez out of 125, Harper out of 75, Ruiz on the orange out of 25, Guerrero Jr. out of 250, with the out of 50, Lou Gehrig with his ALS speech when he retired. We viewed Darvish out of 25, PCA out of 125, Murphy out of 250, and Shota out of 99. We're going to have Rutledge on the base, Isaiah Campbell on the refractor, Canzone on the base, and on the refractor we have Bieber on the base, Crook on the base, and Logan Porter on the base. Into what's on the hit board. Going to be Jackson Holiday out of 325, Corey Seager on the oil spill, Carter out of 25 on the orange, Soto out of 125 on the purple, we have Spires on the green out of 75, Triolo out of 125, Jackson Holiday on the finest first. We have Jackson Chourio on the oil spill, the green Jung. We have Kerkerin on the base, Jake Berger out of 5. We have Nick Lofton out of 50 on the gold, Bede out of 150, Jalaf out of 75. Jason Dominguez on the finest moments base. We're going to have Raleigh Fingers 7 out of 10 on the black, Jason Dominguez out of 99, and Hideki Matsui out of 25 on the orange. And that's going to be the break. Congratulations for everybody that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully you have better luck next time. I do appreciate y'all as always. I'll see you guys back here in, let's say, at 10:30 for a full case of 40 blasters. Chourio has been absolutely on fire. If you look at his numbers, him and Colton Cowser are actually, well, and you could throw, I guess, Jackson Holiday in there in his short stint on the second time up. But if you look at Chourio and Cowser in the last month or so, they're absolutely just demolishing the baseball. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I think Churrios. I think I was looking at his slash. He's batting over 300 with like a 5 something slugging percentage or 6 something slugging percentage, something like that. And I think his OPS is over 9, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check, but I think that's what I was looking at the other night. And then Kowser's literally just been absolutely raking as well in the first spot. Like, I didn't sell Kowser when he first came out, and then he was really hot in a month, and I couldn't get anything sold for Kowser. You talking about Churrio was 348 or Kowser? I know Kowser's been in Fuego too. I got a bunch of first Bowman Kowsers that are literally sitting at PSA right now, just waiting to come back. I think they're authenticating autographs. It's been there for like 4 months, dude. I'm about to lose my mind. I submitted them when like Kowser, right before Kowser got really hot, and I submitted them with some other stuff of Joseph Bryson's that he wanted autographs on, and I was like, I'll submit my Kowsers because Kowser's a pretty easy autograph to grade. And I don't know if they've been like jerking off to like the autos, like, oh, we gotta grade these. Let's just fucking hold on to his cards. They've been there for like literally like 4.5 months. Just fucking the research and ID took like 2.5 months to do. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Pardon my language, but like it's ridiculous. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Let me get going so I can get the blaster set up. Give me till, like I said, 10:30.